On my kicker tonight, I think coronavirus is delivering some vital lessons to humanity in general and Kenyans in particular. I mean, have we ever valued our individual and collective health this much? Let's admit it, fellow Kenyans, we have never washed our hands this hard or this frequently. More than ever before, we are talking health in a way HIV, AIDS, and malaria could not get us to. And whoever thought Nairobi's legendary traffic jam would vanish just like that? And that so many Kenyans can get home so early, way before 7 p.m. We are suddenly no longer taking small things for granted. Teetotalers like myself now regard alcohol as a near equivalent of holy water. We are turning into expert readers of those alcoholic percentages, without which hand sanitizers would be ineffective. And for the Nairobi-Mombasa highway motorists who may have taken that lone signpost reading "small world" for granted, you now know how small the world can get. Away from that small world roadblock, Kenyans must not miss the great lessons coronavirus has offered with regard to our national obsession, politics. On politics, coronavirus has simply been liberating. We now know how pointless it has been to stake our lives on politicians. A short few weeks ago, this country would not have passed a COVID-19 temperature test because of the heat generated by rival bands of political leaders. The country was nearly catching fire from the heat generated by the Building Bridges initiative on one hand and the 2022 election campaign on the other. The BBI side was chanting, "Nobody can stop reggae," and the 2022 brigade was swearing to stop reggae. Coronavirus did not just shut the rival sides up, it made them disappear instantly into the dark. They vanished because they became real with their personal priorities, washing hands and staying alive. The noisy stage fell silent as politicians retreated, not to the communities and tribes they always swore to die for, but to the safety of their homes and their families. In all fairness to our politicians, self-preservation is a natural reaction of every human being, and coronavirus has just shown us how misleading that bravado in rallies and press conferences has been. Here is the post-COVID compromise deal Kenyans and their politicians must strike. First, after God the Almighty, the next level of trust should be placed not on persons, but on working institutions. We now know it is better to have functioning and well-equipped regional hospitals than to have chest-thumping regional political kingpins. We now know oxygen cylinders and ventilators are more crucial than any ethnic alliance in Kenya. Hand sanitizers and that mask over the mouth have also proved themselves greater than our mother tongues and varied dialects. In short, fellow Kenyans, coronavirus has invited us to review our values and our priorities, particularly in politics and governance. In a short few weeks, we have discovered that we are equal, and that small world is not just a place along Mombasa Road, it is our reality. Vital lessons of COVID-19 continue. That is my kicker.